Hello guys, welcome back to E8 Football. I'm your boy Ethan, and the US just lost a semifinal matchup of the Nations League against Panama in their own stadium. So, I'm about to go in on the US men's national team. So, before I do that, I just want to say good job to Panama. They deserved the win. They defended with their lives on the line. Waterman, that was a really well taken goal. You had Matt Turner scrambling all over the net. And well-deserved win, Panama. You played much better than us. You had, the one chance that you guys create going. So, good job. I hope you guys do good against Mexico, Canada. I hope you guys beat them in the final. Now let's move on to the U.S. Berhalter is not the problem. I want to say this right now. Berhalter is not the problem. People who think Berhalter was the problem, open your eyes. Berhalter is not the problem. We have got a world-renowned European coach at the helm of this team. And we lose 1-0 at home to Panama. Again. There is so much wrong with this national team. And I'm just going to say it. The coach is not the problem. The problem is the players. The players cannot work together on a football team. It just cannot happen. No matter what you give them, whatever strategy, whatever formation, it just doesn't work. And they don't look like they care. So half of the players there just wanted to leave. They're just not good enough. The players that are this so-called golden generation are not good enough. We just got ran out of our own stadium in our own home turf to the same team that knocked us out in Copa America. We had the same coach. No, we had different coaches. We had Berhalter for the last one, and we had Poch for this one. Doesn't even matter. Does not even matter. I just don't know what to say. I do not know what to say. With the quality we have on paper, with all of these guys playing in Europe, we should be able to play well against this team. And we don't. We don't. Half of the players there on that field don't know what they're doing. Don't know what they're doing. We need so many more improvements. Oh my gosh, we can't even get them. But oh my goodness, I can't believe we got bounced out of our own stadium again. First, let's talk about the home atmosphere. The atmosphere wasn't great. Nope, not at all. There weren't barely any people that supported the U.S. There was barely any noise. When Panama scored, there was more noise than everything. No atmosphere at all. Absolutely nothing. And I get it. You've got March Madness going on, and there's probably going to be more people going to that. But come on, I at least expect a somewhat 3/4 of the stadium filled or something. Not even that. People could not care much about this U.S. team, and I could see why after a performance like this. Let's get into the performance. I know this is going to be a mess of a video, but I just want to get into this performance. My gosh, the point of football is to put the dang ball into the goal. And they want to pass it around the back and pass it around the midfield so many times. Why? Every single time one of the wingers or the fullbacks get the ball, they go up forward and they pass the ball back. The purpose of the game is to put the ball in the goal. Put the dang ball in the goal. I genuinely cannot fathom that performance today. Put the ball in the goal. I know Panama had a low block and all that, but we're supposed to break these down. I'm not blaming it completely on the players because Pochettino got it wrong as well. I'm going to say this as well. Pochettino got it wrong, but we should be breaking this low block. Poch should know how to break a low block, but we don't. We pass the ball around the defense like it's nothing. And then on the one chance they get, they score. We need a revamp in everything. We need a new goalkeeper because, God almighty, that goalkeeping display, Matt Turner, oh, gosh. The defense, there's holes. We were missing people from injuries and stuff. That midfield, my God, it was non-existent. Every single time the U.S. played the ball through the midfield, the pass would either go straight to a Panamanian player or all the way through. Or they played some stupid long ball all the way out to the front, which obviously either goes straight to the goalkeeper or out of bounds. This is in Manchester United. You don't pass balls all the way forward and pray for someone to get there. This is international football. International football, not the same thing. Let's get into the goalkeeper. Matt Turner. Dude, I just don't know what to say, man. I really don't know what to say. Like, not a single shot on target for like the entire game. One shot goes in. And it's a half-decent shot, but like, come on, you have to get down and save that. Like, that's the one chance of the game, and you really, really need to get down and dive for that, man. I mean, like, his passing as well was abysmal. He was passing straight to the Panamanian players. Are playing for the back, terrible. It's just a disaster. Our defense, Chris Richards. Bro, what are you doing? Passing balls all over the place, missing headers, getting a straight, stupid yellow card that could have easily been avoided. Tim Ream. I mean, I know we have other center backs, but come on, Tim Ream's old, man. Like, I'm trying to be as nice as possible. I love Tim Ream, but like, come on, dude. The guy's old. We need to get someone else at center back. Like, come on, man. And then, I don't know why the heck Mauricio Pochettino played Yunus Musa at right back. Yunus Musa is not a right back, dude. He is not a right back. He is a midfielder / winger / central midfielder / attacker. He is not a right back, dude. And it was so obvious throughout the entire passage of play. Gosh, dude. The midfield, terrible as well. What is it with the long balls and the passing around the back? The purpose of the game is to put the ball in the goal. We're passing around the back like they don't even care. The attitudes of some of these players. Like, I saw Pulisic at one point, and he didn't even care. Musa didn't care. Ream didn't care. If they don't care, and if they don't want to play for their international team for glory, get out. Stay in Europe and get loaded with money. Get out. I mean, it's as obvious as it gets. Leave. The front line, toothless again. Josh Sargent. Bro, Josh Sargent. Oh my God, I haven't talked about Sargent yet, bro. Oh my gosh, I got a whole thing for Sargent, dude. But Weah, he was probably one of our best attackers. Yunus Musa was as well, which should have been in the front. And he played McKinney as a right winger, which, again, I don't understand why he's playing McKinney as a right winger. Gosh, I don't understand. Josh Sargent. Ah, my gosh, Josh Sargent, bro. That was a disgrace of a performance by Josh Sargent. And I know he's experienced and all that. And I know that he's a little iffy when it comes to, like, getting into this U.S. team and stuff. I know we're injured. I know Balogun's also hurt as well. But, God, dude, Josh Sargent does not know how to play a central midfield position in the big stage. This guy, like, cannot almost... He got one chance, and it was, like, half decent, but he shot it pretty much straight to the goalkeeper. He cannot shoot the ball. Every shot he gets, straight to the dang goalkeeper. Pick a side, dude. Come on. Is it Little League soccer? Or football. Sorry, it's not soccer. This isn't Little League football. Just pick a side and shoot. Like, come on. This is international. You're supposed to be a professional. Like, come on. Pulisic, invisible. He only got the ball a few times and managed to make a few chances with what he got. But other than that, invisible. He was a magician. He pulled a disappearing act. Nothing to contribute to the front line today. Absolutely nothing. I don't know what position Poch had him in, but whatever it was an absolute disaster. It was a disaster. But it's not Poch's fault. It's the players. They're just not good enough. I mean, they're just not good enough. For all the European experience they had, they cannot string a few passes together within each other. They're just not good enough. They're not there. And to get knocked out again out of the Nations League, when you are the holders in your own stadium against a team that had 32 clearances and only 3 shots. I guess I'll go on to player ratings now. Matt Turner, 3s. You should save it. Come on. Like, I know it's a decent shot, but you should save it. And your distribution the whole game was appalling. Musa, I'll give a 6. Despite playing not in his correct position, he managed to get forward a few times, so that's manageable, I guess. Richards, 4. Like, come on. You can't be doing as bad as you did as a central defender. Like, come on, dude. Pass the ball better. Don't stop getting the ball and passing it to people. I feel like I'm coaching a Little League team, bro. Tim Ream, I don't know, 6. I mean, it wasn't bad from Tim Ream. A few shaky moments with that Waterman guy and Fallardo, but it was good. Scally, 5, really was not marking for that goal that Panama scored. He got put on his arse by Waterman and then he scored. Adams, 6, I guess. He wasn't the worst midfielder out there, but he looked disconnected from a team that has literally no chemistry at all. Tanner Tessman can get a 3. He was awful. Like, I see why he was hooked at halftime, but come on, you got to make better passes than that. Like, it was a poor performance. I know he's relatively new, but it was poor, man. Really poor. McKinney was all over the place. I'm going to give him a 6, I guess, because he did have some decent outlet passes, and he did end up passing to make one of the big chances, which our striker missed. I think it was Patrick Agimon. Yeah. That guy, he missed a chance. I don't blame him fully for that, but I guess I'll give McKinney a 6 and probably man of the match because he was the best out of all of those players. Pulisic can get a 5, bro. He absolutely put on a ghosting act during this game. It wasn't until like the 60th minute or so in the second half where he actually started to get the ball. But it was like he wasn't getting passed to at all. It was just not good. The final product wasn't there and it wasn't good. And I know I love Christian Pulisic. He's Captain America, but when you're not getting passed to and you're not performing well, it shows how bad the team plays. And that's what happened today. Also a needless yellow card as well, which probably amounted to frustration. Weah, I'll give him a 6. He was pretty good. He probably almost all of our chances came from him. I think he was the only one who could hold his head up with McKinney for a good game today. He basically had all our chances, cooked his guy on the left-hand side of Panama's defense, and he did pretty well. I'll give him a 6. Josh Sargent. I'll give him a 3. 3. It was poor. No end product. Every time he got the ball, he just lose it to the defenders, and just a bad performance. Really bad performance from Josh Sargent. And it's just unavoidable. It's just a really bad game. Like, you got to do better than that. Jack McGlynn, I didn't see him much. I didn't see him play that much. I'll go with a 6. Patrick Adjemong, look, those chances. I know you play for Charlotte, and you've had kind of a dream story calling you all the way up to the MLS from where you were before, it's your first time coming into U.S., but I'll give him a 6. At least he actually offered more than that dookie Josh Sargent who had a stinker, but you got to be scoring those chances next time, man. I'm not going to say much after it is one of his first few games for the U.S., so we'll just have to see how he gets on. He looks promising. He got into some good positions. Mark McKenzie, 6. I didn't see him much, but he at least strung up a few passes. Got through a few passes to play. He did pretty well. Pochettino got it wrong. I'm saying it right now. He got it wrong. With the positioning, I think the subs were pretty good because, God, the people he hooked were terrible today. I don't know why he didn't sub on Gio Reyna, because I feel like Gio Reyna deserves a spot in this team because, like, it's obvious. I don't know why Tanner Testman is starting over this guy. But Poch, 4, he wasn't good enough. We have a World Cup in about 400 days, and we really, really need to improve from this absolute woeful performance that he's given. And Poch, putting people in all different positions, you just got to do better, man. You have European experience, and I don't blame the loss entirely on you, but you got to know when to make changes and where to put people. Come on, dude. You managed Chelsea, you managed Tottenham. Come on. But other than that, that'll be it for today. The USA disappoints yet again in another big tournament. So, at least it's not the World Cup. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.